shit. Boy, do I have the treat for y'all. I recently was shown, or at least I was exposed to hearing Vocaloid. Well, no. I've been knowing like what Vocaloid is, and I've even heard some stuff, and it's like pretty cool, I guess. I'm aware of it, but there's this one song in particular called "I'm Sorry, I'm Sorry," and I heard the lyrics to this are like really beyond fucked up. So I mean, out of curiosity, I did listen to just a little bit, like the first 30 seconds of it, and in those first 30 seconds I was not disappointed. For those of you who do know this from your childhood, because this came out in 2011, chances are you go to therapy. Let's just get started. By the way, I'm gonna read out loud the lyrics because I don't give a fuck. It's not like I get monetized anyway, so we're going all out. Open up my ribs and drink my soup. Hey, I'm not gonna lie though. I dig the sound. I dig the sound. With your mouth directly on my stomach. I don't think it tastes like anything though. But as long as Daddy is able to enjoy it. This is fucking weird. I don't hate it. Do I have a problem? Suck up my yellow chunks of fat with a straw. What the? Stick the straw right in, even into my pee. Even my poopy. Stuff it, cut it, and bake it. Although my body is about to collapse because of Daddy. I'm sorry, but I still don't think this is a good idea. A stranger Oni-san told me. He pitied my... No, wait. He pitied my collapsing body. Holy shit. I'm sorry. I must be a bad kid. Forgive me. Pitiful me. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I'm a bad kid who is running away from Daddy. I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm in love with someone else other than Daddy. We're barely halfway through. Okay, so first of all, okay. Little break. Are you okay? I'm not. So what the fuck's going on? Is there like some kind of underlying story I'm missing? Talking about like, who exactly is Daddy? Is that like in the sexualized context, or is it like legitimately like her dad? I don't know. Is this girl, she's fallen in love with someone else and she wants to run away? But like how does the beginning tie in? How did those lyrics tie in? The fucking eat out of my ribs and shit. This is weird, man. Oni-san greedily pours my amniotic fluid down his throat. Okay, I'm gonna look stupid, but I'm gonna look up what that means. Is that like the shit in your back? The fluid surrounding a fetus with... Oh my... Whoa. Okay. Yummy. Yum. I'm sorry. He cuts open my stomach and touches... Wait. He cuts open my stomach and touches the inside. Alright. He doesn't eat me, doesn't fight me. He said that my collapsed body is too ugly for anything. I'm trying to decipher like what is in these images, but like they're too distorted. Like obviously I see the girl here, but like what is she doing? Fuck. I'm sorry, but I really don't think this is a good idea. Okay, I think this is just a repeat now. Must hate me. My collapse. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try not to repeat myself. Okay, so she came back. They said that they believed I would return. They wanted to eat up the rest of my collapsed body. Come help yourselves on... Oh, fuck. Alright. Okay. So what the fuck? Yeah, I don't really know what to really input. Like, don't know what I just watched. And the fact that a lot of people saw this, like, in their childhood. Cause, like, I had a dubstep phase, right? Because, like, when I was little, I wasn't a weeb yet. So, I mean, you know, Skrillex. But, like, this Vocaloid shit, I guess this was, like, the dubstep phase for weebs. And, I mean, I just never came across this as a result. Okay, so it's by Kikuo. Gome. I'm sorry meaning. First off, listeners of I'm sorry who do not understand Japanese should be made aware that its lyrics are quite graphic and deal with a potentially off-putting subject. Ooh. In terms of deciphering the lyrics purely at face value, they seem to be based largely on the concept of the consumption of humans. Okay, so cannibalism, but if that wasn't already obvious. This is quite disturbing even in and of itself, but such references appear to be metaphorical and not actual. Rather, the subject of this song, frankly put, is apparently a young girl who is being abused by her father. Oh. At first it seems as if she does not truly understand what's going on and is rather indifferent towards the whole experience, but at the same time his disgusting activities are taking a toll on her fragile body, and she starts to feel bad overall. Oh, so that's why she was calling herself, what was it? She was just talking ill of herself, I do remember that. She was calling herself something. In the midst of it all, a big brother recognizes her suffering and tries to assist her in overcoming it. She likely became acquainted with this individual after running away from her dad, and although the exact nature of their relationship is not specified, the situation reads as if he may be a lover. Okay, so maybe I wasn't... wait. So I was on the right tracks. He fell in love with somebody, maybe, potentially, and is running away from her actual dad. At least Big Brother treats her better than her own father, both emotionally and physically. But since he does not abuse her, the girl concludes that he also doesn't love her. Ooh, that is really... So is that like a form of Stockholm Syndrome? Because he... Wow, wait. So it's like... Okay, so this is kind of awkward now. I was just dancing like really hard to this shit, and well, I don't think I should have. I didn't fucking know. That's fucked up. So like her perception of reality is just completely warped. Since the boy, the big brother, the boy who's like nice to her, isn't abusing her, the girl concludes that he doesn't love her. I may be jumping the gun here. I haven't finished reading it, so like, because she loves her dad and the dad's abusing her, she affiliates that with her love for her father. So when the big brother doesn't abuse her the way that her dad does, she's like, oh, you don't love me? The girl concludes that he also doesn't love her, since obviously she has developed to perceive true intimate love to be expressed via the type of treatment she received from her father. So eventually she leaves this big brother and returns home. Oh, fuck. Father knew she would come back home. That made me feel nasty just reading that. Upon her return, it seems that her dad and his companions, anticipated her eventual return, and the song insinuates that he and these individuals then proceed once again to abuse her. Holy shit. Victim doesn't know difference between love and abuse. So all things considered, this song centers on a girl who has been abused to the point where she cannot tell the difference between real love and the abuse she has become accustomed to. Where does the song title I'm Sorry come from? The expression of sorrow, I'm sorry, which makes up the title of this song, is actually derived from an excessive case of low sense of self-esteem the girl is suffering from. In other words, when she realizes, for instance, that she doesn't actually love her dad, she apologizes for it. She also apologizes for returning home to him, considering herself to be the bad one rather than him. Yeah, that's... Okay, yeah, this is... yeah. Alright. Holy shit. That is how, ultimately, we can conclude that she is quite young, even though her age is never specified, via her naive, I don't know how to say that, as well as the colorful, if you will, metaphor she uses throughout the track to describe her awful predicament. I'm sorry, I must be a bad girl, so forgive me, poor little me. Okay, see, that's what I was referring to earlier on. She was kind of like, I guess, belittling herself. The Japanese, man, that's one thing I've always appreciated about the Japanese, and it's controversial, obviously, like, even, like, in works of anime, manga, whatever. The Japanese tend to, like, really, like, just disregard any type of potential lashback from maybe triggering some people, or for the sake of bringing up a discussion with things such as depression, anxiety, suicide, mental illness in general, and then in this case, abuse. Yeah. I mean, here in the States anyway, I never really see things really portrayed like this, especially because it's, in a way, I can kind of see it being like artistic and like their portrayal of it, because, I mean, think about it. I mean, if this was in any other genre, I'm not quite sure how they could capture the brutal and grotesque, disturbing nature of this. I mean, you saw like the imagery, like it's very disturbing. I mean, in this image you can see the little girl. Okay, so she's bones and what seems to be exposed flesh. She's holding open her rib cage right there. And I guess the monster behind her is her father? Oh my god. The more I think about it, especially having read that, now my eyes have been opened. And here, exactly right here, you can see like the colorful nature of her, she's explaining it from her point of view. So this does lead you to believe that she's of a young age, because it's kind of, it's colorful. But then you have this scene that's very monotone. He doesn't eat me and doesn't fight me. Oh, I think right here she's referring to the boy? Yeah, there we go, Nissan. So big brother must hate me because he's not treating her the same way that her abusive father is. So, wow, man. Jesus Christ. To think some people watched this when they were 10, 11, 12. I mean, that's I'm Sorry by Kikuo. If you want to check it out, the link's in the description below, and if you want to research it more, feel free. Although I mean, that article should have covered everything. Thanks for watching, and you're welcome.